This is the Back to School Bash. You can see all the excitement here. We've got thousands of people here on South Foster Drive, and we're giving out school supplies. Volunteers in Public Schools has done an awesome job. We had 4 18-wheelers of supplies here. I want to thank VIPS in particular, Adonica, all of the people in our office who've helped set this up. All the volunteer organizations that are out here working. You got U.S. Army, you got VIPS, you got Cox Communication. We're giving out food. It's an exciting day in East Baton Rouge Parish Schools.
Looks like you had quite a crowd.
I don't know how many people are here, but you can hear we got traffic jams, we got police officers directing traffic. It is awesome. I love that because there's an excitement in the air before school starts.
Girls on this side, boys are waiting. On this side, boys are waiting. Girls, boys on this side, girls are waiting. Boys are waiting. You can come on, girls.
I'm standing out and looking out the way.
It's 2 girls. Get the other one back to the back.
Thank you, love. Bless you. Thank you.
Looks like you got a couple of backpacks for your children. Tell us about it.
Yes, that's a blessing. It helps us out. When you're on a low income like that, it's a blessing.
How many children do you have in school?
I have 5 grands.
What do you think of the education they're receiving?
Very good. That's what they need in this world today.
It's good because I was in a car accident and I really didn't have the means to get them any school supplies. So it's a blessing to have it.
What do you think of the backpacks you just got?
Oh, it's pretty good. I have 5 in the school system. They're magnet school, and it's really good over there. Nice programs, very educational.
What do you think of the free backpacks?
The backpacks, oh, they're really nice. They helps out a whole lot.
Normal is the name of the game this year. We've had such a chaotic year, just a traumatic year last year. We have done so much work over the summer to make sure we have a normal year. All of our schools that were displaced are back in their home schools except for Greenbrier. And they are brand new schools. So like Glen Oaks Park Elementary, Brookstown Middle, you go on and on and on, all the schools. Glen Oaks High School will be on a temporary campus, but back on their campus. These schools are brand new. It's exciting. I toured them this week. Looking forward to the kids coming back on August 9th. Well, I'll tell you, we've reorganized a little bit this year to make sure that we focus down on the teaching and learning in the classroom. I have some awesome principals in place. We're going to work to make sure that our teachers and our principals are teaching what the right curriculum and teaching from bell to bell. So we're excited about it. I've added a few people in there. You know, we had a little bit of a slip this year after we had great academic growth last year. So we're going to focus in that classroom. Cleo Perry's doing a great job up at Crestworth. He's up for Principal of the Year for the state of Louisiana this next Friday night. We're going to root him on, and we're going to follow some of the things he does in that classroom. He's a great principal.
Around here, we're seeing some signs that say "One Team, One Mission." Explain what that means.
That means everybody is as important as the next person. That means it takes all of us to get the job done. Whether you're mowing the grass, a principal in the school, the superintendent, paraprofessional, feeding our kids in the cafeteria, everybody is just as important as the next, and we can see all of those people out here today helping.
This is the Gifted and Talented program, and we're telling parents how they can have their children screened to see if they can enter our program and be placed at one of the schools where we have a program. We place families close to home so that they don't have a long bus ride. Not every school has a gifted or a talented program. And the difference is gifted deals with academics, talented deals with the fine arts like theater, art, and music. And we have professionals actually working with our children in the talented program. The gifted program has teachers that are specially trained to work with our gifted children because the way they think is different. And so we teach to that brain-based type learning, and we help them grow and progress as rapidly as we can move them along.
What does the gifted program offer in the public school system that's comparable with the private school or the charter system?
Oh, actually, it goes beyond what's available in the private or the charter system, because we have those specially trained teachers, and so we accelerate them. If you've got a child that is in 4th grade but working with, say, algebra, we can accommodate that. No private school or charter school can do that. So we hone in on what they need, where they are, and move them along from there. So it's a very, very different program. Also, the children in the gifted classes are functioning and have proven their IQ ability is well above the norm, and you have a concentration of a class full of children with that level of ability. And the questions that come out from the kids are remarkable, but even better, they stimulate even deeper thought. So it's fabulous. And the connections they make and the projects that they do and the questions they answer are remarkable.
If people have questions like more information about the gifted program in the East Baton Rouge Parish School System, what should they do?
Oh, they should call us. Our number is 929-8642. We'll be happy to tell them all about it and tell them what they need to do to be tested.
This is the East Baton Rouge Parish Magnet Program. We are beginning to launch off the 2017-18 application period. So basically, we're giving parents information about the new schools that we have and the process of applying for a magnet program.
When people hear the phrase magnet program, explain what that means.
Specialized, innovative programs, accelerated from pre-K3, which is Montessori, up to high school.
And what are the advantages of a student participating in a magnet program?
They get the ability to have specialized, to participate in specialized programs, enrichment activities, accelerated programs. For example, students can enroll in dual enrollment courses, and they can also take AP honors courses. So in other words, they can get a launch for for college before they even graduate from high school.
How does someone participate in the magnet program? How do they enroll?
Okay, great question. Okay, so what they do, we have an application period, and our application period will launch October 28th of this year, and it ends December 4th. It's an online process, and the website is ebrmagnet.org.
We have a pre-K early childhood booth here. We are offering services to the parents to enroll their children in pre-K, and with our network partners for the upcoming school year.
What is the advantage of early childhood education, pre-K?
Early childhood education is where it all begins at. These are the formative years when the children are soaking in everything. What they learn early in early childhood carries them throughout their lives.
What does a parent have to do to sign up for early childhood?
They have to go online to the website. We have a website at EBRschools.org. And we have the information right here. We have flyers available. We have them in English as well as Spanish. You go to the different locations and you will have assistance if you need assistance using the portal to enroll your child in early childhood.
I have one child in the East Baton Rouge Parish School System. He's in elementary school at LaSalle Elementary, and so far he is getting a wonderful education in the gifted and talented program.
What do you think of today's bash?
Today's bash is awesome. I wish I had gotten here a little earlier to get here in line a little earlier, but to see all these people coming out to participate and to take part and get the materials that they have to offer, that's very good. It's very awesome.
I have 2 going on this year. I only had 1 going last year, and I think it's a great school system where they're at in Shenandoah Elementary. They have really good teachers that take their time to make sure the kids are getting the right education and everything. So,
what do you think of today's bash?
It's pretty packed. They have a lot of people. I wasn't expecting this many people, especially at this time, but yeah, it's packed.
I have 3 kids in EBR, and I'm very pleased with their instruction, their homework assignments, the accountability that we find with the teachers. They're easier to be accessed to. We have children in high school, middle school, in elementary. So we experienced the whole gamut of what EBR has to offer.
Tell us your reaction to what you're seeing here today.
Well, we have a lot of people out here, a lot of participation, parents bringing their children out to get school supplies, which is always exciting.
I have one, and the educational process so far, she's going to 5th grade. It has been excellent. She loves it. I love it. We like it.
What do you think of the free backpacks?
It helps. Mom, I'm a single parent. Every little bit I can get really helps. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.
I have one son that's going into a school, East Baton Rouge school system.
What do you think of the education he's received so far?
Actually, I'm pretty impressed with what has happened because being in Alabama, it was kind of a step up coming to Louisiana.
What do you think of today's bash?
Oh, wow. It's amazing the turnout, just coming here and just seeing everybody just be supportive of the community and what has happened last year and just coming together. I love it. I love it.
I have 4. I have 2 grandbabies, and I have 4 nieces and nephews. And I came out to show my son that we can volunteer to help other people to be successful in education. This is my grandson, Ratrell Hampton, and I wanted to show him to come out and let's volunteer and give our help out.
I have 2 children in the school system.
What do you think of today's bash?
Wow, so beautiful.
At Dufrock, my student is in high academic, and in high school, hopefully my student can go to Baton Rouge Magnet next year.
I have 3 kids in the EBR Parish school system, and I selected the EBR because I like the way they teach the kids, and they're doing a good job. My kids are passing.
What grades are your students in?
I have a 1st grader, I have a 3rd grader, and a 2nd grader.
What do you think of today's event?
It's nice. I like it.
It's beyond my wildest belief. I think this is by far the biggest and most exciting back-to-school bash we've had. I want to thank the people of Baton Rouge for coming out.
If people have questions, like more information, what should they do?
Call 922-5400 or www.ebrschools.org.